What's going on, people? Barbarossa back with another Minecraft video, and today I'm going to show you how to build this super simple sea pickle farm that I came up with. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Okay, you can see this is a pretty nice little pickle farm that I came up with, and it's got an on-off switch and an automatic reset just in case. And we'll come over here and I'll show you. This switch here turns off this clock to turn off the dispenser here. This is a chest that we can use to feed the system with bone meal, and then on this side we've got the crusher system, and we've got a collection system down here. And so I'll show you how to build this thing, and it's actually really simple. So what you need to do is come over here and just go down by a couple blocks here, and then we'll put our input chest down here. This is our output chest rather, and then we want a hopper going into that chest, and on top of that hopper we want to place a minecart with hopper there. So we'll go ahead and come down here. Let's get rid of that rail, and we'll fill this place back in with some sand, and we'll start building this thing. It's pretty simple. These two blocks right here represent where we're going to put our coral. We can't put it there yet, so we'll just do that. To keep that cart in place, what we can do is come in here and put a stair block upside down like that and still allow us to reach in. And back here we are going to want to put our water source block right here. So let's encase this area here, put a water source there, and this is where we'll put our first piece of coral. And we'll put a front on here like this, and let's see, we need to start getting our system in. So on top of this water block we want to place an observer facing to the front like this. Next to the observer we want a dispenser facing forward like that, and let's go ahead and fill this in. So we'll put a wall around it with some glass in front, and now we can fill that with some water. And then what we're going to do is we're going to change that with some coral, and we can plant our pickle here. So let's go ahead and do that, and that portion is done. Let's go on, move on to the crusher. So for the crusher, what we want to do is we want to get our piston ready. We need a sand block, we need some redstone, and we can go ahead and get started. So on top of the observer block, let's put a repeater facing forward. And this block that we placed here under the observer, this was kind of temporary. There's water under here, so what we want to do is take this out, replace with a piston facing upwards, place a piece of sand on that with a solid block next to the sand, and a repeater on top of that solid block. And then we want a solid block next to that repeater with a redstone torch underneath. And that's our crusher system almost complete. What we need next is to put our downward facing piston here, so we can get rid of that, put our piston downward facing. Now our crusher system is complete. Let's go ahead and work on the feeding system. The feeding system is just as simple. We need a redstone, or a piece of redstone there next to a solid block with solid block, and we'll kind of just copy that same thing. We want a repeater facing out here, a repeater facing in here. The delay on these repeaters affects the system. Full delay and the system seemed to be a little bit more reliable. No delay like this, it works faster, but every once in a while you'll have a block update failure here and the piston won't extend when the pickle is grown. So what we do there is we just add a reset button here, and that fixes everything, because then we can just reset it and then it'll continue working again the way it's intended to. So let's go ahead and put our on-off switch. Our on-off switch will be right here. So we'll put a piece of redstone here into a repeater, into a solid block with a redstone torch underneath, and that will turn on and off our system. So right now it's off. As you can see, now it's on. So to feed this with bone meal, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take our dispenser, throw a hopper with a chest on top, and then we can fill our bone meal in there. And that will fill the hopper with bone meal as it's going. So that's pretty much it. The rest is kind of aesthetics. However you want to build it is fine. What I do is just keep it easy. Let's put a couple blocks like that. Next to this, you cannot put a full block next to this downward facing piston. So what you can do is just put a stair block there like that, and that should work out just fine. But that's the system complete. The rest of it is just however you want to build aesthetically. So we'll go ahead and turn this thing on and let's see it in action. So as you can see, this is on no delay, and it'll work fast. But as I said, every once in a while you'll get an update failure. But it does have a reset button. So as you can see, we're getting plenty of pickles already. And let's go ahead and turn it off, and they'll set this to full delay so you can see that. It's slower, but as I said, it's a little bit more reliable as far as the update is concerned. So you can run the system however you want, and it works out pretty good. I've been getting lots of pickles from this design, and it was super easy to build. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to give me a like and comment and subscribe and all that other business. So look forward to seeing you again. All right, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.